ain't your picture perfect segment. This is where we get real.
What's Gucci fam? Welcome back to Beyond the Beat with me, Ciara. So we're still locked in on the Pain for Purpose series, and let me tell you, it's been dope just sitting down with y'all, being real, transparent, letting y'all in on the things that I've walked through and the healing that's still happening. So peep today's scripture is Matthew 11:30, and it says, For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So basically, this scripture is saying, ain't no problem too heavy, too big, too messy, too small, too wild for God to solve, because he can handle it all. But here's the honest to God truth, because I've lost count of how many times I tried to carry it all on my own, like I was built like the Duralast batteries, like I didn't need a shoulder to lean on or to cry on, like I wanted to be solo dolo. So if I didn't trust God with it, best believe I didn't trust somebody else with it either, including myself. But yo, God never meant for us to run this life alone, especially not without him. So once I finally learned to let go and let God, like for real, and to stop trying to mastermind everything myself, that's when things started to shift for me. God doesn't want you out here breaking your neck, breaking your back to lift that load. He wants us to drop it at his feet, leave it there, and let him move accordingly, okay? He got it. All we gotta do is just leave it there, and he got the rest. So let me ask you this. Have you ever been in that spot or situation where you know you needed the help, but you were too prideful to say something, too prideful to ask for help? Because closed mouths don't get fed, right? And that's exactly how it be with God too. Because sometimes he's just waiting on you to open up your mouth and ask, and he'll send the right ones. Trust me, he'll send your people, your squad, mentors, whoever he wants to step in at the time to help you carry that weight. But I also know it goes like this because we love trying to do solo dolo. We love saying, I got it, I don't need nobody. But fam, trust me, we all need somebody to help us because we weren't designed to do it on our own. Think about it. When they say all hands on deck at work, you know what that means? One band, one sound, right? For one mission, one goal. And the same goes with God because he's a team player. But oftentimes we're too stubborn to keep him in the game. And I'm gonna be real with y'all because I have struggled with this myself, with asking for help. Because man, asking for help sometimes ain't easy, especially with who we need to ask. And it can feel like a weakness. And I was like, if it's gonna get done, I'm gonna do it my way, it's gonna get done right, and I can do it by myself. But with all that being said, it has left me drained, tired, and low-key resentful at times. So what I have learned from my own experiences with asking for help is from the jump, you know, whether it's with time, with money, that it's not a weakness, it's wisdom. It's wise to ask for help from the jump. So why don't we all stop blocking our blessings and start trusting God with the heavy lifting? Because trust me, he got it, he got you. And we weren't built to run this life alone. So I just want y'all to leave, asking yourselves this question: what is it that I haven't dropped off at God's doorsteps? What is it that I haven't asked such and such over there for help that I know who can, who wants to, and that will help me in this situation that I'm in, right? So I just want y'all to ponder on that and just kind of like have like a coming to Jesus moment, like what is it really that I'm holding back on, that I need help, that I need God to answer, that I need God's answers for. But that's it. That's all, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in on this episode of our Pain for Purpose series, where your past doesn't determine your future. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Be on the Beat with me, Ciara. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Let's show them how we make some lemonade.
This is a Mini Hats TV production.